Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a project polish update. So to start, I'm going to start off with one polish I really didn't have any progress on this past month, and that is my Joe polish right here in the shade Melon. And as you can see, I'm about halfway through this bottle. There isn't that much left. If I were to focus in on this one, I think I can get through it. It's a little bit smaller than the regular standard size nail polish bottle. There's only 6 mils in this versus I think 15 is pretty regular, so it's quite a bit smaller. But I just haven't really been craving this peachy shade lately. I'm wanting to wear some more brighter shades. And I'm still quite pale, and I find this one, because it's kind of peachy, it almost kind of whitens me out. Like, I would love this shade if I can get a bit more of a tan. So I'm hoping this next month or so, it's really starting to warm up here, that I'll get a little bit more sun and want to reach for this one. So that one, no progress, but that's okay. On the swatch wheel, you can see it's just right here. It's beautiful peachy shade. It does have a bit of pink in there. But yeah, so now moving on with some polishes that actually do have some progress on. My next one, I said last update, I wanted to really focus in on. And this is my Revlon polish in Sweet Tart. And as you can see, last update, I was just at this mark right here. And I've just gone down quite a bit. I did focus in on this one quite a bit this past month. As you can see, the bottle is a little bit wider down below, so it is getting a little bit more difficult to make progress. But I did focus in on this past month, and I'm quite happy with the progress that I did make. You can see it's a little bit more than the regular, like I've been doing kind of slow and steady, working my way through this bottle, and I've made a bit more progress this past month. So that's exciting. I'm really getting close down to the bottom on this one now, that it's kind of pushing me to use this even more, and I am really enjoying this shade because it is a bit of a brighter pink that I feel like it is perfect for the summer and the spring. So here it is right here on the swatch wheel. Really pretty. Yeah, I really enjoy this one on my fingers and my toes. Next up, I have my red polish, and this one is in Right Said Red. It's by Hansen, and it's in their complete Salon Manicure line. This one you can see on the swatch wheel. It's just right there. Beautiful red tone. I love wearing this one. You guys all know I'm not gonna be too much of a broken record with this and go on about the bottle and everything. You know I love this polish, and you can see last update I was just at about this point right here, and I've just gone down slightly. I'm getting through this polish. This is kind of like the one that I always have on the back burner. If I don't really know what to wear and I'm not really being creative, I'll shove this one on my nails and I know it looks good. And I'm not really rushing or trying to rush through this one because I do feel like I enjoy red all year round. And this shade of red, I really do enjoy. Again, here it is on the swatch wheel. So next up, I have, let's do this one, my light blue shade I added in a couple updates ago. You can see last update, I was just here. I've gone down quite a bit, and this one, it really seems to be going by quicker than the other ones. I've only worn this one I think twice this past month, and it's made a significant amount of progress, so that's exciting. This is by Hansen and their Hard as Nails line. This one's called Hard Bitten, and on the swatch wheel it's just kind of like this light cornflower blue shade. I love it. It is pretty close to a dupe of Essie's Bikini Sotini, which is one of my favorite polishes of all time. I love this shade in the summer, especially on my toes. And it even has the slight shimmer that Bikini Sotini has. You don't really notice that on your nails, but yeah, really pretty, really enjoying this one. Again, here it is on the swatch wheel. Next up, I have my mint shade. I had this one in a couple updates ago. This is Milani's Mint Crush. And as you can see, last update, I was just up at the top. I haven't really made much progress with this one. This one I've worn quite a few times, probably I think actually more than this blue shade, and it really hasn't really shown in the bottle the progress, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I absolutely love mint in the summer. I've been kind of reaching for my warmer tones this past month, especially focusing in on Revlon Sweet Tart. That I didn't wear this as much as I would have liked, but I'm thinking I'm going to try to amp it up with this one. I love mint on my toes, so I'll probably be wearing this primarily on my toes this next month to see where I can get with it. But overall, I'm happy that I've made a little bit of progress. And on the swatch wheel, here it is. And this one is also very close to Essie's Blossom Dandy, and so I kind of feel like I don't need both. But this one is really pretty. So next I have my one little nude polish that I added in last update. Here it is on the swatch wheel. This is OPI's Bubble Bath. And last update you could see I was just right up at the top. I did use this quite a few times, and I did get down to this mark right here. Overall, I'm quite happy with my progress on this one. This one I don't find too difficult because it's such a sheer polish that you need to do about 3 coats to get this one opaque. Even then, it's I can sometimes see my nail line depending on how thick I do my coats. But this I do like, and I've primarily worn this as like French manicure. But I almost find this one, because I think I'm so pale, that it almost is like my mannequin hands manicure. Like it almost looks like I don't have fingernails when I wear this. So I tend to wear some kind of like a glitter or something on there, because I'm not really a big fan of the mannequin hands look. I like some color on my nails. But this one is nice, and I'm going to try to focus in on it for next update. Maybe get through this bottle. They're not very big. I think if I were to focus in on this one next update, as well as Sweet Tart, I might actually finish off one of these. So that's kind of exciting. I do want to have more progress on Joe's Melon, because this past month I haven't worn it at all. But yeah, so here it is again on the swatch wheel, OPI's Bubble Bath. And last up, I have some exciting news. I actually did use up a polish this update, and this is just the little Sally Girl polish in Gardenia. It's a really pretty light lilac lavender. Actually, I think it's more lavender than lilac shade, and you could see last update I was up at this mark right here, and I ended up using up it entirely. You can kind of see through the bottle. You can actually see the brush hanging there. I've scraped this, I've thrown thinner in this. I can't get any more out of there. And yeah, it was a beautiful shade. It was just a mini, but I really did enjoy this. And I made a point to focus in on this one this past month. Really wanted to get another one out. So that is my 4th polish out so far this year of my project. And on my swatch wheel, it's just right here. And you can see I marked it off. It's a beautiful shade. It had a light, kind of a shimmer like Hard Bitten, kind of like the Bikini Sotini shimmer. So faint, you don't really notice it on the nail, but I did notice that it was there when I looked closely enough. But yeah, so this is kind of what my swatch wheel is looking like right now. I've used up 4 polishes so far this year. I'm quite happy. The one thing that I've noticed is I've pretty much been using up all my smaller mini polishes, because I've been adding in a mixture of the full-size bottles as well as minis, and I want to try to focus in on more of my full-size bottles. I don't want this to be too much of an easy challenge for me and just kind of keep flying through all these minis. I want to actually use up full-size ones as well. So instead, usually when I use up a polish, I would throw in another polish. For this update, I actually am not going to throw in anything else. I feel like I do have enough colors going on with the red, the pink, my peachy shade, my blue, and my green. Yeah, I think I still have 6 polishes here, so that's going to keep me busy for the next month. If I can use up another one in a month, then I will probably throw in another one into the mix. But for now, that is kind of what I'm looking at, and I'm quite happy. I've been hanging on to all the empty bottles, and so you can see here are all the ones that I've used up so far this past year. This is, again, Solid Girls Gardenia. OPI's My Car Has Navigation. Juleps Miriam. And Joe Polish in the shade Pink Rose. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.